Hey guys, so it's currently Thursday. Just having my coffee. Finally ordered some good coffee so I don't have to drink Tim Hortons anymore. If you're hopping on, you'd like a message, let me know. I'm going to be coming on here daily, 9:30 a.m. so let other people know that like healing messages that like to know what's going on in the stars, astrology wise, etc. So, first thing that comes up when we look at even like let's look at the numerology of 9:30. We're really working on manifesting. If you watched any of my videos yesterday, big thing that was coming up was rebirth. And so new beginnings kind of come with these like new fresh starts. So although we were having a full moon, it's definitely a time of really focusing on what you want to attract moving forward because it feels like we're in really positive, passionate energy. And the other thing too is there's a lot of creative energy. So if you want to be more creative or start coming up with more ideas, it's a great time to kind of brainstorm. It does feel like somewhat of a networking time, but just be careful with people because it does feel like there might still be a little bit of that Mercury retrograde stuff going on where we're just kind of gotten out of that. There might still be some messy energy. So just be careful when you're like talking to people. How you're approaching them, be very clear that way. And then when we go into the number 0, that's telling us to really focus on spirit and really having that dialogue and communication with spirit. So the last 2 videos that I did demonstrating some of my services, the first one was an Akashic Records reading, and I was recommending for her to write a letter to the universe because she was having a really hard time like asking for help from like friends and family to kind of like support her right now. And I said, let the universe support you and don't forget that they're there. And you have to ask in order to receive. And then yesterday I did a theta healing session. So we did some clearings that way. And one thing I recommended for her was for next week, for like Monday through Friday on like a little, paper calendar type of thing, just to put feelings or thoughts that she'd like to attract, like joy, being more present, and then just trust that that's going to happen. And then reflect back after the week is over and just kind of see what came through. And if something didn't on a certain day, just leave it there and wait patiently for that to happen. And it was just less stress and less work for her. So these are the kind of things I was saying we can, when we work individually, I can help you more with that. But in group settings, at least you can get an idea of what I'm recommending for people, and that can still help you. So today at 10:25, I'm going to be doing a Reiki session on someone, so you might want to participate in that. As well, I have a Reiki 1 coming up this Saturday from 10 until 12 over Zoom. It's $200, so if you'd like to join me on that. I'm also going to do a special announcement after my Reiki session today, so you might want to stay tuned for that and take advantage of it, okay? I'm also doing 50% off of Theta Healing and Akashic Records Healing next week. So Akashic Records is 50 off for half of the week, well, for the first 3 days, and then Theta Healing for the next 2 days. Great opportunity to try something because it's only $55 Canadian, okay? Recommendations for today: cleansing spray. This has Palo Santo and sage in it with a cute little pink crystal that you could use as a pendant for a necklace or however you choose to use this. One big thing that's coming up is, as I said, we're still kind of lingering in some old energy, especially with the full moon last night. So we're still going to be in that energy today and probably the next day. It's going to start to fade. But for now, you do want to rinse yourself of things that have happened to you, things that came up around your full moon ritual. If you didn't do one, you can watch the one that I did. I posted it, or just like how to generally do one. You can also watch my weekly energies for this week, as well as just the general full moon information in Aries, okay? But this one feels more for someone who might be having a hard time emotionally, heart chakra, which we kind of all are experiencing as a collective right now, okay? So 16 for the small ones with the crystals. Okay. Then I have rose water. with the turquoise heart. I really like that one. So rose is the highest vibration flower that we can work with, and they really represent the energy of love. So where we are, some of us are working on abundance as well. I feel like um, this might be very like calming for you to really kind of open you up a bit more, and especially if you're going through some challenges, just to kind of like start moving energy a bit. Okay, really like that one. That feels really healing. And of course I do healing on all my products. And then I have rose and sage. This is a hydrosol. And rose, again, just that loving frequency. And then the sage is just like pulling negative energy. So if you like things like theta healing, you like to kind of dump things, and you want to do it in a kind way towards yourself, this would be a really good spray. Release tension, has rose quartz in it. So I put that in the bottle. Focus on deep breathing, this one says. So that makes sense. As I said, when you want to go through like that kind of deep dive, do any type of shadow work, this would be a really great one for you. Okay. So again, if you have heaviness, but you're willing to like work through it. Okay. So again, if you want a message, just let me know you're hopping on. I also have a selenite stick. So this one is 17. What I would recommend doing with this right now is actually just having it in a place in your home where you feel like there's clutter or there's too much negative energy, or there's like constantly a lot of electricity. So for me, I actually feel like putting it like on top of my ice maker. Because I don't know, it just feels like there's some sticky energy near that. So again, we can just use that as a form of healing or cleansing, and then move the stick around. Okay. And I also want to get out my painting that I did yesterday that people are commenting a lot on my Facebook. So let me know, guys. Hi. So if you want a message, this is a good time to get one. And you can also let me know what you see in this painting, because I can set the intention that we can get messages through this as well. For me, I kind of see like a dragon head here. And to me, dragons represent, there's water dragons, there's air dragons, but I'm getting a fire dragon where we just had this Aries full moon. So fire dragons, I do want a message. Thank you. I see a dragon. Awesome. Cool. So if we go into your energy, specifically rising 888, I love that number actually. 888 to me in general, as we were just talking about manifesting, moving forward, the fact that that's it, even in your name, is telling me that you like to bounce back from things. So when things are tough, you like your energy to go straight back up. You're not one for like getting into dwelling and that sort of thing, which is great. Probably why the rose and sage was also coming up today. That's a good one, because again, it's the sage is to like let go, but then the rose is to just kind of like right away to get back on track, and not in a harsh way. So when we look at this for you, I kind of get this person, I just kind of get that there's a bouncy energy with you, okay? And bouncy energy is not a bad thing. It's good to be like healthy and charged. The only thing I would suggest at this time is to be extra, extra, extra kind to yourself, because we can get a little bit like hard on ourselves, or a little bit, we can like push ourselves to the point where we just need the gentle. So I would say that you're always kind of trying to keep up with what you need to keep up with in a healthy way, but this is just saying to just be a little extra gentle right now, with yourself. Really take any kind of like things that are going on right now and just kind of like bring in some really nice healing energy. You might want to watch my Reiki session today at 10:25, so that's coming up soon. Okay. And then if we go back into that fire energy, with the dragon energy, I kind of get like offering healing to other people right now. So again, I'm doing my Reiki training on Saturday from 10 until 12. Even if you've already done your Reiki one, you'll get a lot out of this as well. Okay. I kind of feel like we should just leave it there so that I can get prepared for my session coming up in about 45 minutes. So take care and don't be afraid to book. You can go into robinsealing.com, book online. You'll be able to see those discounts there. Bye for now.